Arthroscopy, is there a place for that? I have no conflict of interest. We already heard that there is an association with hypermobility and idiopathic joint subluxation, what creates our osteoarthritis. So the ligaments are very important. So we already heard that, so I can go on that. So what is the treatment options in arthroscopic ways according to stages, like also in open procedures, and for sure to patient needs and wishes, depending on profession, hobbies and sports, etc. If we look at that picture, it's a quite busy picture, but we can see all the 4 red ones, there are arthroscopic options, and this is what I want to talk about. So it's not moving, yes. And only if it's painful STT, then I go maybe for a resection, suspension, arthroplasty, but I don't do it anymore, only in very rare cases. I go mostly for prosthesis because STT joint, I think it's very rarely really painful, more in an isolated one. But this is not the talk today. So we have also a look on the different areas, and there was a survey done with Europe and US, and we see there is an increasing fat injection in Europe in early stages, and we see also there's an increasing implantation of prosthetics. And if we're looking on the arthroscopic treatments in the literature, we can find this paper from Hong Kong, where there is for every stage there's an option for arthroscopic treatment, and also this one from France. So what is about arthroscopy? This is always the standard. We have traction on the thumb. The second one here is just to anti-rotate. There is no traction on it. And we have a 1R and a 1U portal. Like we can see here also, the angulation is around about 15 to 20 degrees. It depends a little bit on the shape of the joint. I prefer for the 1R portal go a little bit more to Tina portal, then I have more angulation and it's easier and I don't need 3 portals. It's the same for every procedure. For sure, we have running around nerves and arteries, so we need to be really careful, especially here for the radial artery. And after 20 years doing CMC-1 and more than 150 CMC-1, I just cut the radial artery 3 weeks ago, so we need to be careful there. So what is about instability? And this is a stage 0. We have no osteoarthritis. We can do a shrinkage. And there is also a paper from Taiwan. They have done this with good results. And this is what we are doing. They're very rare because most of the patients are coming if they have already developed their osteoarthritis. At the beginning, I added also a corrective osteotomy. What was the goal? Reduce pain and get stability, and maybe we can delay the CMC osteoarthritis, but this we need to look after 20 years or something like that. These are the patients. And here we can see the debridement, arthroscopic debridement, and then you go with your probe, and you need to be very, very careful that you don't put too much heat, otherwise you cook the cartilage and then you have done a great job to your patient. Splinting for 6 weeks because we want to have that the shrinkage works, that the scar formates, so no motion at this time. And as I told at the beginning, I add the corrective osteotomy. This is how we can check clinically the stabilization. We can also do X-rays with a stress view and see how much subluxation we have, and there we saw that we have no difference between arthroscopy and corrective osteotomy, but we have very good results regarding range of motion, grip strength, and so on. People was quite satisfied, and also the dashes. So power grip a little bit better, stability increases a lot, and so the scores also, but only corrective osteotomy if I detect arthroscopic cartilage changes already. So this is stage 0. What is about the next stage? If we have a little bit of an osteoarthritis, we can do arthroscopy synovectomy, and we could put some material inside, for example, fat. There are some publications in the last years coming up regarding the fat transplantation. There are some promising results, but there are not really good papers for comparison studies and so on. Follow-up 12 months is not that good. This is a comparative study versus a resection arthroplasty according to the Lundberg technique. And we feel that a FET can help something, but even in our personal series, we have some good results, but it's still scientific work necessary. Platelet-rich injection, there was no difference in pain after one injection. This is a paper, this is our own one, and we have looked on these people, same for the arthroscopy, partial foregrade cartilage, and here we can see some part of the cartilage is quite well. Free body removal at the meantime, like we can see here. You free them up and then you can take them out, like you can see here, simultaneous. You can harvest the fat from the abdomen. You can do it in local if you have a regional anesthesia. And we just do no centrifugal, and then at the end we put the fat in the joint. The people can get very good results, only 2-week splinting. But we see that the pain is getting better after a very long time, so the results are quite late, later than in a resection arthroplasty. People need time for that, even quick dash. So, but if they stay with that, they will be quite happy. Range of motion is still the same all the time, Kapanchi also. We have still 10% reoperated after 3 to 26 months with partial tropisectomy or prosthesis. These are one with old results, more than 10 years. They are quite happy still. At the beginning, I had done a transfixation. I don't do that anymore. But here we have still stable situation. So healing time is very long, strength improved, no burning bridges. But still, after 10 years experience, I don't know exactly when it works well for the people or not. And if it's not working, then we can do a partial tropisectomy, or if we have very advanced stages, like we can see here, what I prefer instead to doing a full tropisectomy, and what is working quite well, you go with the burr, you do that. Be careful, don't let up these sticky bony points, otherwise you have pain. You can do an APL interposition, you don't need it. They need to move directly. X-ray is not nice, but the people are quite happy with that. And for sure, you also can look in after resection arthroplasty. If you have a painful ST joint, you can go with the arthroscope as well. This looks without the traction. Here is another patient where there's still a part of the scaphoid there, and you can do it. So revision options are quite all you have still after the arthroscopic things. Prosthesis, if you want to go for that, leave the central part of the trapezium inside. Otherwise, you have not enough support for the prosthesis. You can use it for Bennett also. Stage-oriented therapy, and this is the algorithm, what is quite busy, but I think it's helpful. And STT, I only treat it if it's really painful, what is very rare. If you are happy with arthroscopy and interested, join the wrist webinars and you can become a member. Then you have all the fortunes you have with that. Thank you very much.